We're at Domotex Asia ChinaFloor. We're in the BBL Floor stand. I'm with Gordon Lin. He is the Director of Export. Gordon, how are you?
Very good. How about you?
I'm well. Now, I should say we met 2 or 3 years ago at the Valanga Expo, and we've sort of kept in touch ever since, and it's good to see you.
Yeah, but we met last year as well in Domotex, right? And we met at Las Vegas.
And services as well. Talk about the expo or the export market in general. Are you seeing things pick up? Is business improving? Are people calling you more and asking you for, for quotes and things?
But in general, for all the flooring business, like for the laminate, it keeps stable. But for the vinyl, we did see a lot of increasing in the recent years. And like for the laminate business, we did see a lot of increasing as well in the Chinese market, domestic. Yeah.
And how about the rest of the world? Laminate is increasing, or is it pretty flat?
No, Europe still very slow, and but North America, US is picking up, and Canada, since now the currency is changing a lot, it's more than 10%. So Canada is, let's say, stable as well.
It seems like here there are buildings that seem to have nothing but LVT in them.
You mean in China?
Yeah, right at this show. Showing nothing but LVT. I mean, it seems to be everywhere. There has to be pressure on you guys and other people making this. Are we going to see the prices fall eventually?
Yeah, I think LVT now the volume is increasing, and now more and more factory they start to invest on the LVT product, and we can see now we have the price pressure as well, and then more and more customers they try to invest on this product, and then they want to launch this new item as well. And then if more factories produce the items, and then we can see probably not this year, but in the next 2 to 3 years, it will be the same situation as the laminate, and then the price probably will be going down.
I should have probably asked you this at the beginning. Tell us about the company, BBL, the little bit of history and the size and the products that you manufacture.
Actually, BBL is a company. We have the paper factory produced by ourselves. We also have the HDF, and then that's why we become one of the most integrated company in China for the laminate factories. And then in the 3 years ago, we invest on the vinyl. So by the end of last year, we add one more production line, and we are considering to add one more production line as well, since we see a lot of opportunity for the vinyl business.
Now, in terms of marketing here in China, do you have your own stores, or do you market through other stores, or how does that work?
Yeah, in China we have almost about 300 stores, and then now we have another increasing is for our internet sales. We increase at least probably 200% every year for our internet sales. Yes.
So these are people who make the decision online and you ship it to them, or they buy it through a store?
We ship direct from our factory. And then our 300 store, we have the installation guy there, and then they can help the end consumer for installation.
So that's interesting. I mean, and to see that kind of increase. I interviewed somebody here, and he told me, this is a fellow that sells primarily in the U.S., and I got the impression he felt the U.S. was well ahead of the Chinese consumer in terms of buying over the internet. It doesn't sound like that's totally accurate.
Yeah, in U.S., a Build Direct and all Floor Street or Home, they also have the internet sales. But in China now, more and more young people in China, they start to buy from the internet. Before, I never buy the product from internet, but since last year, I buy everything. And then like for the flooring product, since last 2 to 3 years, and more people they start to buy from the internet as well, because we can ship the free samples, and then they pay for a free cost. And then, but when they receive a sample, they can check, and then they can choose the color whatever you want from the internet as well. And then they can match the color to your furniture or according to your home decoration. So the consumer, they can easy to make the decision on the internet when they see your product. And then
Everybody I've seen here is walking around with a phone, so obviously they're keyed in to the internet.
yeah, that's why it would be a really good opportunity for us for the internet sales.
Most of the retail stores, as I understand it, in China are owned by a manufacturer and their franchises. Is that pretty much accurate?
Yeah, most of our 300 stores are franchise stores, and then we have more. Like in the recent 2 years, we are at least 200 to 300 more in the recent 2 years.
But it seems like there are few, if any, stores that have a wide selection of product from more than one producer.
Yes, because like consumer, if they want to go to the store, and then for sure every store we need have the cheap stuff, have the middle or and the high-end product, and we need the laminate, engineer, hardwood, and also probably we have to have the vinyl and also ceramic as well. We have all of that in one store. But some of the product like engineer and solid we did not produce by ourselves, but we have other guys, they are OEM for us.
And it's in the store.
It's in the store as well. Yeah.
So there's a wide variety, and certain manufacturers.
One stop buying for the customer.
Do you ever see a situation where there will be stores with product from a number of different manufacturers? Is that going to happen?
Yes, and then now more and more customers, they are willing to buy the product from the other countries as well. We did import some of the laminate and engineered wood from BBL Floor, like from Europe, and then we did sell quite good. And then that's why now in the store, even in the internet sales, we have a special zone for the import product. And then like also we combine with the different building materials. Yeah, we have the pen or wallpapers. We like sell together. That's why when the customer they need a decoration, and then they can go to our store, they can buy whatever they want.